All right, today's lesson, we're going to learn about Hilti safety with power actuated tool, the 351, and we're also going to learn how to disassemble, inspect, and put back together the Hilti DX351. Now keep in mind that it's company specific. If they don't want you to tear it apart, you're not going to. So always check before you take your DX351 apart. The DX351, there's some safety issues we're going to talk about, and I'm going to give you each a copy of it, and we'll go over it together. First one, never use the tool unless you have received proper instruction. Look at the owner's manual. Number two, never point the tool at yourself or anyone else. You don't want anybody to get hurt, even playing around. Number three, never cock or depress the tool against your hand or any other part of your body, because it could be loaded. It could put a hole in your hand. Number four, operators and all bystanders must wear eye protection. Also a hard hat while in use. Ear protection if you're in a confined space. Why would that be? Echo. Cause damage. Number five, hold the tool perpendicular to the work surface. Why would that be important? And that's holding it straight up and down now.
So you get a direct shot.
Direct shot.
Ricochet.
Best, it won't ricochet off. Number six, use a stabilizer whenever possible. A little stabilizer is a little rubber grommet that goes on a single shot, and that fits on the barrel. Number seven, never keep your arm flexed while operating tools. Do not stiff arm. In other words, keep it kind of cocked a little bit, so when you do shoot, it's kind of like a spring, it goes up and down. If you do hold, try to stiff arm it, you're going to start feeling it in your joints. Number eight, never fasten into concrete any closer than 2 inches from the edge. Number nine, never leave a tool loaded that is unattended. So you must be by it at all times. That's an OSHA citation. If you walk away for a period of time, he walks up, sees it's unattended, it's a danger. Always unload it. Always unload it before you go on break at the end of the day, and you're putting it back in the box. Always make sure the shots and the pins are out of those guns. That's an OSHA citation if you don't. Number 11, never attempt to pry a cartridge from the magazine. Why would that be a problem?
Because they're a fire cartridge, they may go off.
Right? Might go off, might explode. Number 12, never fasten to an existing hole. If you try to reshoot into an existing hole, it already has the hole, it's already weakened. Try to redrive something in there, you're just going to blow it right out. Number 13, if the cartridge fails to ignite when tool is actuated, keep the tool pressed against the work surface for 30 seconds. If cartridge still does not ignite, withdraw the tool from the work surface and advance the cartridge one click. You can finish using the remainder as it goes through. That's what's nice about Hilti. 10 shots, one doesn't fire, manually just pull it through. Number 14, keep tools and the cartridges locked in the container in a safe place. In other words, in the game box. Not in your, a drawer or something. Keep it out of reach of children or somebody that shouldn't even be playing with it. 15, make sure no one stands on the opposite side of the surface while fastenings are being made. A fastener could go through, thorough, and penetrate someone and injure them. So always know what's on the opposite side too if you're shooting into the walls. It could go through and hit them. Number 17, never redrive a fastener. This could cause the fastener to shatter and ricochet. Now, number 18, it's to help the performance of an install. It's always observe the base distance for the edge. For concrete, it's 2 inches, steel, it's 1/4. Spacing between your fastening. For concrete, it's 3 inches, steel, it's 1 inch. The thickness that you have to penetrate into, that you're shooting into, concrete, 3 times the fastener's penetration. Steel, it's 1/8 inch. Recommended depth of penetration, concrete's 1 inch, steel's 1/2. 19, base material, that's too hard. Steel, cast iron, too soft, wood, drywall, too brittle, tile and glass could cause the fastener to shatter or free fly. So always keep that in mind. Number 21, never exceed the recommended setting frequency, fastening per hour for a tool with specific limit. The tool could overheat, causing the cartridge to ignite. So when you're shooting a lot, take a break, let it cool down a little bit so you don't ignite it. Do not disassemble the tool when it is hot. It could burn you. 22, always keep the operator's instructions with the tool. Right in the gauge, right in the box. And 23, if you're unsure of the situation when you're using a gun, because you might be working in an explosive atmosphere or your chemicals, always ask the questions. Because that one little spark could be the last one. Any questions on the safety part of this? All right. Now we're going to move to Hilti, which Hilti is a nice gun when they came out with this. When they first made them, you used to have to disassemble it here all the way down to here. Now it's real simple. You just unscrew it right at the magazine here. Pulls apart. Now that gives you the chance to inspect the piston. To remove the piston is a little 1/4 turn, push in, pops right out. And then you push it right back in. Now I'm going to walk around so you see what a bad piston looks like. So when you're inspecting it, you can see that it's cracked and missing piece. This is what you're looking for. If this is on the job, if your company doesn't want you to take it apart, send it in and get a new piston. Once you've done that, taken it apart, each box comes with some brushes. Run your brush through. Run it through here. Also where the strip goes through. Knock out the carbon, because if you're having a lot of misfires, it's normally because of carbon buildup. So take that extra second. It only takes a few minutes. And take a little squirt. Doesn't mean hold it and spray. Just a little quick. That's it. You get too much grease, what becomes a problem? What does it gather?
Gums up.
Gums it up, gets dirt. So just very little. Put it back together. It's real simple now because you've cleaned it. And press it a little bit here against your belly. Give it a little good seat. Screw it on. And you're going to hear it go click, click. There. Done. See how easy it is. But before you do this, always check with the company you work with. If they even want you. They might have somebody in the shop that's what they want done to them. So today you learned safety. That goes with the DX351, and you also learned how to take, disassemble, inspect, clean, and put back together. Good job. Thank you.